for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll step up and run, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down. Turn, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day, and this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level, and if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. This is caught by Freiermuth. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
1. Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And the Steelers down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
It's now second and 6 at the Giants' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. Rodgers to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers on first down. This is caught at the 2. And he's bounced down. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Second and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's third and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ray going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Here's Austin to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Steelers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Run this over the center with Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They fake and will hand it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now with Rodgers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Austin. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Try and run it here with Warren.
It's a gain of 8. That for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers taking off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd and it sets up a first and goal.
Pittsburgh
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Rodgers now. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That is caught, and he's in. Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Giants nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. Now, Wilson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. T.J. Watt, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Giants football here to begin as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Now Russ. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Steelers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
To throw is Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for 1. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. For Tracy. And he gets him out of danger and then some. Up past the 20-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Giants first
Well,
down.
how quickly things can flip. You find yourself backed up near your own goal line, and then you pick up a big gain on 1st down. Got a lot more breathing room now. Now they're going to hope to take this possession and finish with some points.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down at 37. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Giants.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 29, Tyrone Tracy. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 7. Wilson to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Play fake. Rodgers. Rolling to the left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 10. Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They go play action with Wilson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep, and it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far this has been about as bad as it gets.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. ground. Here's Tracy. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
At the 27.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Wilson. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
The last 2 runs go nowhere. And sets up 3rd and very long. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Well, say this defense has had their way in this first half here, Mike, would probably be the understatement of the game. I mean, that's now 6 sacks for this defense, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet.
Here's the punter now. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll run the toss with Warren. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Wilson. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You'll see right before the ball was snapped, the quarterback just take a peek. Is there enough space between the defender and your wide receiver that you intend to throw this little quick to? That's called the cushion. Cushion's big enough, you can run the play. He gets up in press coverage, you got to get at him.
To throw again is Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
At the Steelers' 45-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Wilson will throw again. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Again, Wilson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Intended for Theo Johnson. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime.
Giants 3.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Play action. Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run the draw with Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Rodgers going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's two goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
They'll run with Tracy. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
The Giants sending out their punter. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag backed by the kicker. It may very well give him new life.
Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Neighbors in motion. They go play action now. Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Giants.
He'll get this out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gun. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
What is this?
Slayton is the man in motion. Right back to him on first down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Second and 12 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Russ. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Offside. Defense.
Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the two.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Steelers 14, Giants 9.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Play action now with Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
On second down, Warren has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13
That's
more
13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Right there, baby.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Here's Warren. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Rodgers. He'll step up and run this.
Aaron Rodgers scrambles from the pocket. The tackle by Micah McFadden. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 9.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Ray going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. A carry here for Tracy. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
So we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. We're about ready now for the punt. We're forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 7. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. The middle with Warren. Finding space at the 15. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Leads to second and goal.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. A run out of the gun with Warren. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers.
Rodgers pass, complete to Jalen Warren. A gain of 3 yards, brings up fourth and goal.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun. Wilson. There's that man again. Another catch. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Throwing again. Wilson. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, Wilson. This throw outside, taken in by Johnson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw again is Wilson. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Wilson. Now a screen to be set up for Singletary. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind. And while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
A 40-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
By Dexter Lawrence. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down
and long.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. In motion, it's Robinson. Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The former All-Pro, Jalen Ramsey, coming off the corner blitz to bring him down.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now on second and long. They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That was good for 29.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish the drive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's third down.
Wilson will throw again. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Wilson's pass complete to Darius Slayton. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. Now Wilson. Open man is Robinson. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the two-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a two-point game. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say along from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.